Hello friends and welcome back. This video is titled Boy Smells Something Strange on Bus, Then Notices Driver Acting Weird. This one's a doozy. Don't do anything stupid. Troy's friend stressed. Just ignore it. But Troy knew something wasn't right and he couldn't stay quiet. So, he picked up his bag and walked over to the bus driver. Little did Troy know what awaited him. It all started as an ordinary day. The classes were over and Troy and the other kids got on the bus. Normally, Troy's bus driver was a man, but as he looked up at the person sitting on the driver's seat, he noticed it was an unfamiliar woman. She didn't seem as friendly and polite as the regular bus driver. It seemed like she didn't want to be here at all. But what bothered Troy the most was the strange smell on the bus. Troy didn't take his eyes off the elderly woman the entire ride home. Her hair was gray and thin and her hands were all wrinkled. She stopped at the first drop-off point just like normal and some kids got out of the bus. But when it was time to make a second stop, the woman didn't even think about slowing down the bus. She just kept driving. Troy was becoming increasingly concerned. Why didn't she make a stop? Before we continue, if you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. Now back to the video. By the time the woman missed the fourth stop, all the children on the bus were wondering what was going on. Where was she taking them? The woman was driving fast and dangerously. Troy felt his heart pounding in his chest as she watched her drive. He knew he had to do something. "You'll get in trouble," Troy's friend warned him. But he didn't care. Then, suddenly, the woman hit the brake pedal and most of the children flung into the seats in front of them. Some children started to cry. "Please, let us go," someone shouted from the back. "I want to go home," another child said, sobbing. But the woman didn't listen. The woman kept driving and Troy's bus was now turning onto the highway. Just as Troy was about to get up from his seat and confront the driver, his friend pulled him back down into his seat. "Stop," he said, "I don't want to get in trouble." But Troy knew he had to do something. He grabbed his cell phone and called 911. He explained to the operator what was going on and tried his best to pinpoint the location. Soon, the children on the bus heard the sound of sirens behind them. Several police cars were driving behind the bus, but the driver didn't seem to notice. It wasn't until she heard the angry instructions over a loudspeaker did she finally stop the bus. One of the police officers opened the bus doors and grabbed the elderly woman. The children on the bus heard her loud screams and the click of handcuffs. The smell disappeared as she left the bus. But who was she? And what was that smell? When the parents heard the final story, they were all furious. It turns out that Troy's regular bus driver didn't show up for work that day and the substitute driver Carolyn Denise Ray was called in to fill for him. She had been on illicit drugs that day. Carolyn was charged with driving under the influence of a controlled substance and endangering the welfare of children. The school is also currently looking into other options for a new bus service. Troy's actions were indeed heroic. He quickly noticed that something was off about the driver and decided to act despite his friend telling him not to. He provided the police with enough details to catch the woman. Troy's parents are very proud of him and so are the other parents. What would you do in Troy's position? That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe and we'll see you in our next video.